Fred, do something!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. Hope you are having a good day today. It's like I had a good day. We got a fair amount of writing done. It's like on a Tomb Raider story. It's about 80% completed. So happy with that. We actually had work today, although work was kind of abbreviated because the system wasn't working correctly. But hey, we got back into a groove of sorts on a bit of a community study involving various grocery stores and one major metropolitan area. Look like the Phillies are to sign Tucker Davidson to a minor league deal, and I know they signed someone else who had an ERA of 20 point something last season. I forget, some pitcher named Pop, I believe. Let's see what else. What else? What else? Goes. Also, the striker. I do want to thank you for attempting to give me the Tomb Raider remaster trilogy. Unfortunately, I already had it, but hopefully we can get it to somebody who does not have it. So we will, pass that good fortune along in some shape, way, or form. Right? Right. 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 Um. So yes, 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 yes. So we got the Outer Worlds this evening. It's not like Steam tells you when somebody has a game. Yeah, yeah, it does. And I'm not even sure if you can like view somebody's wish list on Xbox either to actually help in that regard. But I do appreciate it all the same, Striker. It does remind me we got to do like the Brothers remaster at some point. Also, Blue Dragon and other things. You know what's really tough with that is that in terms of the gifting on Xbox is what's really tough is like it's like do you want to check to see if somebody has something or not? That's also tough too. It's like, huh. Actually, and before we even dive into the Outer Worlds, because work for me ran a little bit long tonight, so I gotta let me take a restroom break before we really dive into it. So hence why I was starting a couple minutes late. But let me take do a restroom break, and we'll be right back. All right, so there's the arch. This thing is going to be between some greenery and a wall.
Oh, fuck you.
I found it.
I was digging over here. This is where I started digging.
Oh, I can make a transition. That's easy. That's easy. Whoa, check it out. Monster truck things. My name's Fred Kasdan, and I'm a badass. Whoa! Oh.
Best Dante dubbing ever. Do it again! Do it again! And sorry about that. Like, nature was calling. Nature was calling me. Yes. Blue Dragon. Yes. Blue Dragon again. You mentioned that it's an older game. I have it, and it's been on the list. So hopefully we will. It's just a matter of me looking like, okay, what games I want to play in relation to like doing stuff back to back. All right. So let us continue on our adventures this evening.
I need to talk to you, Captain.
About what?
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Okay. Thanks for the compliment, I think.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
How dangerous? Alright, I'm honored you're asking, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
Alright, what do you need to do?
First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay
So
him.
many games, not enough time. That's
Show him where
right.
he rests. He had a medallion.
That
with the
sure
cross.
certainly was the...
That's what I'll bring home to bury.
And after that?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
We're going to have... sounds like fun. Let's go.
Thanks, Cap.
Yes. More games to try. Yep. I'm still waiting for something that I was expecting, like, you know, in November or December to kick in.
Good old Stellar Bay.
I'm still waiting for it to pop in from the state of New Jersey. I'll give it another week before I call the governor's office again.
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
I believe this place has seen better days.
We're walking on in.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I'm in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
I bet.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
Max, you're so naive.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
I'm looking for a man named Braxton. He supposedly came by here.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Persona 4... What did they call it? Rewind? Revival? That's probably number 1. Gears of War E-Day. Um, the rest was probably stuff that I wanted. Let's see, Akiba's Trip on the PS4. Maybe Days Gone. And maybe another swing at Final Fantasy VII Remake or Final Fantasy 16, since those are coming on, on the Xbox side now. Specifically, 7 Remake Intergrade. That's not like off the top of my head at this exact moment. Are you sure you haven't seen Braxton? I heard he was delivering medicine to you.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Something ain't right about this. What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Only if you give yourself over to the plan, Martha. May I call you Martha?
No, you may not.
By all
And how did you
means,
know her name was
make
Martha?
yourself comfortable.
How did you know that
It's always a
name?
reason for cheer.
I certainly can't fault your optimism.
And who could? Stretch out your hand, and cosmic divinity reaches back. Open wide your mouth, and the universe provides sustenance.
Things have a way of working out, I suppose.
That they do. Though it's up to us to make the most of those opportunities, wouldn't you say? Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
Sure, I brought some candies.
That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
Was his name Braxton?
I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers.
What can you tell me about this man?
Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Why is he bringing isn't he bringing you more rocket candies?
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that. They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again.
I'm gonna leave now.
Okay. Maybe I'll see you at dinner.
Perhaps we should skip dinner. My stomach has been a tad unsettled of late.
Hey, what are you doing in my room?
Sorry, I was just looking around.
Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
Here, calm down. I'm gonna leave. Right. All right, right. Huh.
There you are. We're all ready.
You all
Wait on
ready?
you.
What exactly is that locked room upstairs for?
Been poking around, have you? Ah, well. We were going to take you up there eventually. That's where we store the leftovers.
There they come.
The leftovers?
I am a soul. May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Everyone all right?
Well, normally I will say go on my way to try and, talk my way through problems. But since they're all dead now, let me just help myself. Let me just help myself to their stuff.
I thought I'd seen the worst of humanity before.
They sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the raps eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
Ah, boy. Well, they ate him. They most certainly ate him. They chewed him up. They did not spit him out. Okay, no, part of me should be surprised. But at the same time, I am not surprised. Well, welcome back to Stella Bay. And I was just like, yeah, why don't you just get multiple stuff done? Well, I'm just taking my time. Progressing thing a little so long. These residents seem evil. I got some bad news about Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
He was killed by cannibals out in the ruins.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Yes, you should. It's a rotten way to go, as the Flyers lead the Ducks 5-2 with 1:10 left in the third period.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
Can we come to an arrangement on Grimm's poster?
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Help me out here. I found Braxton, didn't I?
Fair enough. The damn thing's been a headache anyway. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon.
I'll talk to you later.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for that
Do-do. Yeah, I was about to say, wait a second, I'm walking the wrong way. Snap this quest up lineup, shall we? Oh, Grim.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Here it is.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Quest completed. Like our reputation is going up. It's better than nature. I want to know where it was discovered at. Over the hill and through the woods to Grandma's house we go. Over the hills and through the woods. But there aren't any woods because it's all musk and lava and acid and stuff. This place smells like fish. We journey this way to find Mr. Pickett. Hey.
Huh? You hiding?
Hit! The strong survive and the weak perish.
All right. Pick stuff up off the ground. This place is all slanty. Do, 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 do.
South here, off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
You know what? Let's just double back all the way over here. Double back, man. It occurred to me that, oh shoot, there was something else here we needed to do.
Poor Braxton. I don't want to think about it. Eaten by cannibals? What a way to go.
Okay, where is this person supposed to be at? Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes. The sneeze was like me saying, excuse me. Excuse me. So wait. That's a... What does this take us to then? Hey, we're walking this way. So walk this way, talk this way. This place was painted with the colors of the wind for sure.
This won't work. Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
To shreds, you say?
Our skills are unrivaled.
All right, to these things. All right.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Right. We shall bolt with his name. Personal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. What's down here? Stuff all over the place. Like we're picking the locks.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
No, raps can't wear boots. Oh, like a reptidon.
Get away!
I'm just messing with you. Who's in there?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Mana Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess.
I bet it
I
was.
ran in here and, now the door's locked. Little help?
You got locked in? How?
It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Well, I need to get in that room.
Phew. Thanks, lady. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
I think I found it.
Oh, much obliged.
Ah, phew. Thank
Hi,
you
Hux.
so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
You sure you're okay to travel?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks a lot, lady.
All right. Which way we're going? Okay, we're going this way now.
Of your back. I've had quite enough of you. Good thing we came along and decided to help.
Help who? Help Huxley, or what's he talking about? Okay, so where...
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
How far up the
I
creek?
bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
I'm here to secure the printing press, but that can wait. Let's get you out of here.
appreciate the sentiment, stranger. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
Any idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Got it. I'll see if I can find him.
I smite you in the
He
name
looks
of
like a robot Cthulhu. Hey, Ice. Hey, Iceman. Hopefully you're having a good day today.
Get past that armor. Sometimes violence is the only way.
Tissue.
We were destined to prevail.
Nope, that give me short something. Guys were big and ugly. What's new, Iceman? We have leveled up again. It's okay, just took all the Christmas, New Year's garbage at the end of the driveway while it was freezing rain. Slushy out there. No rain here. We're expecting a little bit of rain on Saturday. But it's like it's climbed up into 40s. It's climbed up into like the 40s today. It was just nice. Temperatures dropped a little bit. So it's like upper 30s. So yeah, we're expecting like to be up in the 50s tomorrow and Thursday. So it's like, yeah. Supposed to be 10 degrees in 2 days, but it's pretty warm for January. Yeah, so that'll be like what, 40s to 50s ish. All right, what's down here? Okay, well, we like that. And we like that because we were running into armored enemies. Oh, he didn't make it. I always remember it being 18 degrees Celsius on my 19th birthday. My birthday is in February. We sat on the deck, t-shirts, drank a case of beer. That's a Canadian birthday if I've ever heard one. Hey, yeah, man, was this was like it was like 19C out on the porch just drinking beer. Unlike those slots down in America where they had to wait till they're 21 to just to take a whiz take a sip of that piss that they get made down there.
Any luck out there?
I found your trauma kit. Your medic is dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Yes, my world's shittiest Letterkenny impersonation. I never forget when facing Demon Shock when I was 11 beers in, not drunk in Colorado. I'm like, yeah, the air is thinner, but I'm still a Scottish Canadian.
I'll take your confession now. Don't mess with us.
Like, why would you get into a drinking contest with a Scotsman, let alone a Canadian Scotsman? That's like a no-win scenario, bud.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
You said incoming!
I've had quite enough of you!
Remain working! Too tough!
Whoa! They were laughing about how I get drunk on a couple of beers. Little did they know, but most of the beer I drink is close to 8%, where most of what's down there is for between 4 and 5. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't drink, but like I do know this. I'm smart. I'm smart enough to know. Yeah, you don't get into a drinking contest with someone from a country that is known for like was it beef, beer, and hockey. Do. Yep, a lot of lore and stuff in this game. Can't open that. We are a drunken nation. We are currently the bourbon industry with our American liquor ban. I miss bourbon. Uncle has a few bottles at Christmas and told me to get some if I wanted. I think you had 5 or 6 glasses. That's a good amount of bourbon.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Picking stuff up, putting them. Gonna have a lot of stuff to break down. Apparently, 61% of American liquor was consumed by Canadians. Well, that's because it takes 3 of America. It takes 3 of American beer to equal 1 Canadian beer. Even I know that one. Every time I turn around and access one, I think it's somebody's birthday. Yeah, you have the tall boys rather than the short cans. Yeah. As we call them down here, the Arizona iced teas. Huh. Weird. All the rollers. I feel like I should have ran the diagnostics first, but oh well. By the way, I should apologize that the Phillies assigned Don Mattingly to be our bench coach. But with that, there is now a lot of talk about the Phillies making a run at Bo Bichette. Apparently, they were really tightly knit. It's like, okay, you bring. What are you talking about? He's got an American League championship ring. Like, yes, that counts as a championship, folks. Because it's still a tournament. Yes. The World Series ring is one thing, but you gotta have to figure it's a tournament to get to the World Series.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Okay, I was not hoping.
Well, we're still alive.
Yes, are we purposely aiming low? Yes, yeah, we are. No shame. Yeah, you're not counting that. Hey, does it give you an excuse to put another banner up in the rafters of the Sky Dome? Yes. Hey, guess what? It's a championship.
Would like to die first. Sometimes violence is the only way.
Oh, they went to pieces.
Nice one, Captain. The strong survive and the weak perish.
How did he shoot from? Okay, you know what? No, I'm not even going to question that logic.
Everyone all right?
Like, he has a shotgun and shot through a wall. Grab this stuff. And can basically sell it later. There is a real lack of Krogan headbutting going on. Now, you guys die very much in a Borderlandy way.
me.
That's the last of them.
Solid kill.
Give us the stuff, man. Where the hell am I? You know what? That's this. Let's just fast travel over there, cause we're heading too far in the we're heading too far in the wrong direction. Of course, tomorrow night we got. Speaking of wrong directions, tomorrow night we got more. Anthem. Possibly the last time we will feature it. Again, unless it gets like a 11th hour reprieve from BioWare and EA, not likely, but still. When I got a lot of folks commenting on YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and stuff that they are upset that Anthem is shutting down.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Yeah, I bet that's the case here.
You're that lady that's been helping us, ain't you? Didn't figure I'd get to talk to you. Thanks for what you done. Welcome to the heart of Iconoclast country, sister.
Tell me what happened at the ruins. That's why all these people are hurt?
Afraid so. No, I wasn't there, mine. I've just been helping Ms. Zora with triage. Ms. Zora took a team into the ruins north of here, looking for supplies, I heard. But they ran into a sulfurin mantiqueen out from the wastes.
A mantiqueen will be what now?
Walking death, pinchers the size of your head, spits acid, got that angry kind of hunger where it don't care what it's eating so long as it struggles all the way down.
Nasty man or a bug. One of the native beasts. Could bite off your damn head, and that's if you're lucky. 2, you can't actually keep the dust out. Always carry antifungals. Sprays work okay, creams are better. You got nothing else? Vodka.
Okay, vodka is like, the cure-all for anything. No, if the Tylenol doesn't work, vodka. Graham's in charge, right?
In charge? Huh. We're iconoclasts. Every soul a sovereign power. We do for each other on account of it needing to be done, not because some fancy-pants manager said to. Now, you want to rephrase that question, maybe ask who's respected hereabouts, I can give you a sensible answer.
All right, who's respected hereabouts? Now, somebody's organizing things. You got posted guards.
Every soul here knows to keep a weather eye out. Everyone's lost somebody to the wildlife. That didn't stop Ms. Zora from picking a few souls and imposing a schedule. Be here then, leave there later. Downright in Icon. Well, it ain't what we do. Take that on top of what happened on the Northern expedition. She and Graham are exchanging harsher words than usual.
Is that Northern expedition you mentioned the reason all these people are hurt?
Afraid so. No, I wasn't there, mine.
Yeah, okay.
Just been helping Ms. Zora with triage. Ms. Zora took a team into the ruins north of here, looking for...
Where's Zora now?
After getting the survivors treated, she went to tell Mr. Graham what happened. Reckon that's her cussing in the distance.
What makes Graham and Zora such a big deal?
When the monarchists wanted to settle down and play nice with the board, Graham was the one that took a stand. He's the reason we're here, breathing free air. Zora's our best sawbones. Nearly every soul here owes her their life. She's got funny ways, but they work.
Zora saved nearly everyone's life. Do you get into that much trouble?
Welcome to Monarch. The animals think you're tasty, the fungus thinks your lungs are a great place to plant spores.
Which they are.
That ain't enough. Look at the sky. Olympus yanks this moon about like a drunk dancer. Storms to curl your hair and quakes to rattle your brain pan.
That Graham and Zora argue a lot?
Well, sure. It's on account of how we all work. No iconoclast makes another do as they say just because. You gotta convince them. That Graham and Zora argue all the time just says the process is working. Vigorous intellectual debate. You see?
I see. Oh, see you around, Brad. I mean, I am enjoying a lot of the conversations and stuff when talking with the NPCs in this game.
What? Sorry. Long day.
If you'll just listen...
No! No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
Well, if there are gunships, they sure didn't stop me from landing here.
They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
Is that what you're arguing about? Going to war with someone?
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it.
Are they really doing better than you?
Doubtful. But we don't need much, and Sanjar isn't going to share.
You want to attack the city?
Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. And if it's him or us, I choose us.
Sure, but that seems desperate.
It is. We are desperate. We're starving. My people are dying left and right.
I see. Listen, I've been to the printing press. It's clear.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
The Vanoys are on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our...
Everybody likes me.
Lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
All right, so... Oh wait, did we? No, we did not. We did not level up.
Hey.
They say you want to have a word?
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
I heard about that back in the day. Something about pirates massacring the town?
Right. common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rap nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
Random door code doesn't sound useful. Amber Heights gate?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
Okay, go to the relay station, see if the code is useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Yep. Alright, I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Gotta watch out for the Taros. All right, inventory. That's a junk. $92, $183. $18 and $18. All right. All right. 16 on that armor. We got here. All right, onward we go. Let's go walking in the woods.
To shreds, you say?
I smite you in the name of the law.
Like this, pick stuff up. Like somebody was turned into chow.
This is new. Way the edges are burnt. I guess people did this, not the wilds.
Okay. Well,
Looks like they were ambushed.
We ought to be quick about this.
like who ambushed them? Something happened here. But what was it? Like it happened. They were laid out, and I had nothing to do with it. Part of me is very disappointed that I had nothing to do with it. I'm kind of curious where people say that, oh, they finished the game, they finished the Outer Worlds in 14 hours. And I'm not going, how? That's not even remotely feasible. Of course, granted, I am doing plenty of explory.
Here we go.
Don't mess with us.
Pick up stuff.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Oh, we do gotta stop by Fallbrook anyway.
I'd turn back. This path has been a...
We survived. There's nothing that can kill us in this architect-forsaken land.
You know, he says that.
Here we go. I'll take your confession now.
Pick up stuff. You know what? Curious here. Hit 30 enemies in the groin. Okay. We're making progress in that regard.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
I smite you in the name of the law.
I am a storm.
Oh, there was a lot of things in that. Picking up stuff. Searching the area. Work orders 1. Work orders 2. All right, then, since we got Max with us, we can head to Fallbrook. Meet another group of people. As we have covered plenty of ground here. How much ground was covered? All of the ground! All of them?
If I hear you say survival of the fittest one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Survival's about persistence and luck.
So weapon proficiency and adaptive skill play no part whatsoever, in your mind.
If it does, it ain't enough. I've gone and outlived the best hunters I ever knew.
It is neither luck nor random chance. At times, destiny may not seem fair, but there is a reason for life events, even if that reason is not immediately obvious.
Please. Nature's only got one reason for death. To feed the one still standing.
Okay, so those two are getting along like oil and water. Welcome to Fallbrook.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far.
Fair enough.
Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Where am I? What is this place?
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Sure.
Well, we like quick on the draw
Yeah.
like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Lila sent me. Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
Breathe. It's okay. Just point me toward Miss Malin.
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
All right, I'll be back.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
What up?
Take a gander at that mug.
Nelson
I haven't seen
Mason.
someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Of course he does.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Woohoo! Special arms. This ought to be good.
Oh, I enjoy a good challenge.
Yeah.
I'll get right to it then. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Uh-huh. That's a stroke of sheer brilliance.
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
I get 35 plus a sample of goods and you got a deal. Wink.
35%? Are you out of your gourd?
Yes.
If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Margellans, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Yeah, very much a Borderlands-y vibe here. Alright, so
You seen Arthur today?
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone. Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down the river.
His team running that.
Guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Malin's House of Hospitality.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
What? Duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Ah, funny. Why's your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Huh? Why?
Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
Okay, I can understand that. So you're dodging the authorities.
We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity. Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction.
What else can you tell me about your insurance policies?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion.
Thank you, Stryker.
We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Who gets their eyebrows insured?
Usually character actors or corporate execs with menacing stares.
Who will get an outrageous statement insured?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage.
Not sure. Iceman was in here earlier. Seems like it may have. Disastrous marriages?
Those are mostly for top rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss. One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Level 21. All right, Iconoclast.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be
Cleaner? Fancier?
If you're feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
Open fire!
Here's a little trick I learned in prison. I'll keep quiet.
Right, map. Okay. Okay, we're going down by the river.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
They aren't.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh.
Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my...
Oh, Max is mad. Oh, what's going on here?
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
Maybe he didn't know the book was in French?
Oh, he knew. Didn't you? Didn't you?
Okay, I admit it. I was tired of your high and mighty speechifying all the time. It was just a joke, I swear. I didn't mean nothing by it.
See, Captain? I've dealt with this swine before. I know how he thinks. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait. I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Max, stop. It's not too late. Maybe the answer you've been looking for is in that book.
Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
There, that stored it then.
I don't think so. A crazed hermit on Scylla? He's playing us for fools.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
What do you say, Vicar?
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
All right. All right, take the... Oh, I stepped in the fire. I did not realize it.
Can we talk? I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
Never mind that. Why did you feel the need to lie about him? That's what I want to know.
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long. I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney.
Oh,
You saved me from myself.
look, it was like his name was. I'm surprised his name wasn't Richie Cheney. So
You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
I understand we're all a little obsessed sometimes. You're forgiven.
Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
What was it like being in prison?
Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think.
Yeah, learn how to use that shotgun,
The
apparently.
universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Again, I know what's saying it. There is clearly a lot of influence from Borderlands in this game, especially with a good deal of the ambient music. It's like, we're on Pandora. Indiana Jones, what are you doing here?
Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
No, but thank you. I'm quite all right as I am.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening.
Okay, seriously, what's your deal?
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram.
Okay, goodbye. Jerk. He's a jerky jerk. He's the jerkiest jerk of jerks we have seen. And he's a jerk.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
Want the good news or the bad news?
Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it.
Alright, retrieve your drugs, but Raptidons killed your carriers.
Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is only half! You think you can steal from me?
Get a hold of yourself.
Ow! Damn it, that hurt like the blazes. Okay. All right. You didn't take it. But someone did. Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead Snake who filched my carriers. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
Alright, we're looking for more Sprat carriers.
Mini-Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside! Close the damn door. You'll let my sprats out. Damn it all. Now look what you done. It'll take me ages to round him up again. State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder.
I'm looking for some missing sprats. You haven't seen any around.
Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for, thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed.
Rescue sprats, as in rescue from sublight shipping tunnels?
Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me. Look, I don't care if Nelson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
I won't hurt your sprats. The drugs have probably passed through their digestive tracts already.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
Whoa. That's a big one. Excuse me. So we just dug through shit. Which seems to be a common theme. It was like I was saying there was some clear Borderland influence with this game, and yeah.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink.
Matter of fact, I do.
You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time.
Oh, almost every time. Here's if someone comes along and rescued them from their pathetic lives.
Sure, they're Raptidon fodder and suffer the occasional overdose when a container dissolves in their stomach acid. Wait, what do you mean rescued them?
Bertrand didn't appreciate the abuse they were suffering, so he stole them from the tunnels.
That deranged piece of sprat shit! If Bertrand ain't already dead, he's about to be. I owe you for bringing this breach in security to my attention.
Sure.
As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
I got some questions for you.
I won't even hit back.
Lila sent me to meet with Catherine Malin.
Wow. You're either an extremely important person or slated for a slow and torturous death. I do hope it's the former. Either way, you'll find Miss Catherine Malin straight back in Malin's House of Hospitality.
What do you do around here?
Officially, I keep the books for Miss Malin, provide loans to the Byzantium Goldbloods for gaming, and oversee our drug-running operations. Speaking of, might I interest you in a purchase? I'll give you a first-time discount. That's 5% off and a free drink at the ante-up. You're welcome.
Sure, why not?
A shrewd decision. Here's your starter pack and your drink voucher. Sure it is. Wink.
All right, well, that was most certainly a thing. The Sublot Thugs.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Mr. Mason gave me a voucher for a free drink at the Ante Up.
This is the Ante Up, all right, but we don't serve drinks. Hate to break it to you, but Nelson Mason's a con man. Try Yvonne upstairs if you're looking for a swill.
Any Glacial Age whiskey?
No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the Ante Up, where you place your bets.
What can I bet on?
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both
With a C or a K? Or a Q?
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook.
It's the hair.
Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Crude but forthright. I admire that.
Put it back in your pants,
Truthfully
Max.
spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
If by nugget of paradise you mean this piece of manti dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Half listening? Alright, that's more than most. Actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
A passcode on a corpse in Sutter Bay, I guess it guarantees access to the extraction site.
Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her, not me.
Yeah, he was dead when I got there. I wasn't even there. I just found him.
Well, shit. I knew he'd come to a bad end one day. Still, no time for weeping and wailing. We've got a metric fuck ton of bits worth of salvage just waiting for extraction.
Right, the Alta Vista stuff that Lilia mentioned.
So you got a brain on them shoulders.
Yeah, it's in my head, but yeah.
Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew. Seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Right. Oh, I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Sarbonzelli could probably cook something up.
I shall leave the details to you. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills, or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing we have an engineer. Pavati will handle it.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bay to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue.
How
For
local?
a fine fee, of course.
Might be interested.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick.
Clive Lundberg, insufferable
Aside, it's a
prick.
business
Got
ripe
it.
for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego.
Yeah.
He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for me.
Easy as eating a cis pig pie.
Guess you've got it figured out then. Good. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do.
Yeah, just kill Clive.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
What if I decided to sabotage the factory instead?
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
Efficient, clever, ruthless. I like her.
You would like her, Max.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Or was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
As I said, you give me an ID cartridge for the CMP factory.
Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods, only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
The fact that Catherine sent me for it makes me special enough.
She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so? Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID.
Okay, fair enough.
This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers.
Oh, we don't want that.
Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
Oh, you're propositioning me? Well, let's trade.
No refunds, no exchanges, no returns. And no whining about it either.
Why not?
If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Who's the top dog in these parts?
Town sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
Fair enough. Town built on the side of the mountain. You don't see one of those every day.
Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner?
Yeah, you do.
I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us.
Woohoo, Monarch is a lawless land.
We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
Fair enough.
Take it you're one of them yourself. Well, if you don't learn nothing else about Fallbrook, rest assured on this much. Your bits are always good with me.
Let's see what we got to trade. Alrighty.
You seen Arthur today?
Arthur's dead, man. Arthur Morgan? Yeah, heard he got blown away. Ooh. Ba, 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 ba. We jump up, jump up, jump up, and get down. Do, 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 do.
We're lucky you were sick, else it'd have been a hell of a lot tougher.
Agreed.
All right, so turn that in.
I am a storm!
By the law, we are unstoppable.
Enemy killed. Do, 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 do. All right, we're fairly close to this next one. We're on the road to Cascadia.
I'll take your confession now. Fine hit, Captain.
You'll be burned. Don't mess with us.
Oh, we gotta take the broad approach. See if we see any enemies. Stick to the road. Oh, we shall open this one. You just don't know what you're gonna need. Little memento. Continuing.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it into the bush. That's one option. Others slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat. And that's how it's done, Captain. What's up?
You mentioned a more fun way up the mountain?
Right. We can take the caverns up, but if you ain't into spelunking, there's a path a little ways north. I'd warn you, it'll be a tough trek. Big bads up on that hill. I'm game to hunt them if you are, but it'd be safer to stick to the caverns.
All right, well, fair enough, fair enough. We need... Like, we are all for taking, you said big bads on the hill. Well, we can go up the hill. See what ends up happening.
To shreds, you say?
Yeah, to shred, you say. Goal remains. All right. Give me the. Fast travel there, fast travel there. Fast travel! We go from point A to point B and back again. It's not the worst unless it's Borst worst.
If you got in your mind that I want company, you're wrong. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak.
Yeah, you got that right, dude. I found Lamont's body.
You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened?
Brought himself to take it off world, but they were attacked while waiting for it. I'm not exactly clear on the detail. That's found a lot of body parts.
Damn. Well, you find our box of memories?
Yeah, I found a list of agents in that outpost. You aren't on it.
Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Bit more lucrative.
Let me guess, that's not a box of memories.
Surely ain't. But it'll buy me some better ones. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on. Leave an old man to his past.
Alright, I'm going. Like now we return to Zora.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
Got a box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
Graham isn't exactly known for his rationality.
Watch it. That's our leader you're talking about.
All right, fair enough.
I know he's got his head in the clouds, but...
All right.
I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out. Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
All right. Region. Travel all the way over here now. Hey.
You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts.
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs?
I'm sure he
Those
did.
ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered.
I'm sure you do. Found Mr. Pickett's journal.
He'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him?
Found the journal inside the dead Manta Queen.
Funny place to leave a journal. But what about Mr. Pickett?
He was eaten by a Manta Queen. He's dead. All that's left is that journal.
That's pretty sad. He sure seemed like he knew what he was doing.
Anyone fool enough to chase after a queen is pretty fucking far from the know what they're doing class of people.
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. Looks mighty long, though.
Maybe you and Cecilia can read it together on your date.
I bet she'll like that. She's real enthusiastic about all sorts of monsters. In any case, I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Here's some bits for your trouble. Huh? Like what?
Still ways there. Bolt with his name.
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Yes, we did.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you?
On your review on the terminal in the arms building.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
Yeah, you sent me into a raptidon-infested mess to clean up after you.
I didn't mean for any harm to come to you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career.
Sure.
I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Your left kidney?
One of the executives required a transplant.
Ah, I
thought
see.
Volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Did it?
Apparently not.
Oh. That's what you get for giving too much of yourself over to a corporation.
Oh, perhaps they were right. After all, what have I built? Stellar Bay is barely keeping afloat.
Take it easy. You kept the city running against all odds.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Yeah, I found the cartridge and deleted the data for you.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Yes, control yourself.
Do you have any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
How exactly is a data cartridge going to help?
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Let me guess, a paperweight?
See, that doesn't even make sense. This is an electronic form. We don't need paperweights.
Ah.
Hardly the point, sir.
Just tell me what you're planning.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Mr. Nandi may be correct. If the masses learn that the board disregards their own ordinances, it'd give rise to dissent. MSI could use this information to their advantage.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
You sly dog, Sanjar.
You really think so? I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I know how to make people talk.
Oh, I imagine you do.
Yes, we talk to them.
But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments.
Oh, yeah.
So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Watch it with the you people.
Of course.
What do you mean, you people?
Subtly work out where this corporate facility might be. Bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Infiltrate a secret corporate base and kidnap the staff. Sure, easy.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Alright. Alright, so we need to pop to the ship anyway to Oh yeah, Weapons of the Void. So either way, we need to head back to the ship. But we gotta head back to the ship. Well, you know. We need Ellie. Well, we need Nyoka anyway. Story lore-wise, this is Nyoka's planet that we're bopping around on.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
And we had to check in on Ada too.
I'll be here. I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Show me the property of Frey, posthumously put to better use in your quarters. Alright. We are getting a bunch of extra goodies and such around. Alright, so let's see where everyone else is hanging out at here.
Felix, you're surely not gonna believe this. Guess who the villain was in this week's Virginia Yang Girl Detective? Mr. Bertie Holcomb, that toss-baller!
This I gotta see. Thanks. Hey, boss, I've been thinking. I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower.
Ooh.
Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Hey, who are we talking about? Is this about Graham Bryant?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing.
Oh, yeah.
The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Don't go looking for role models, Felix. You're just asking to be lied to.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Graham wasn't the one who killed all those people. He just allowed it to happen.
I'm sure Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes. Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Oh, okay, so...
Miss Nyoka's so capable, you hardly notice how sad she looks.
Hey, Cap.
Are you getting along with the crew?
Parvati showed me how to properly grease the magazine release on one of my firearms. She's a smart one, you know.
Yeah, she is.
Opal was quiet in the same way. She'd hang back, out of sight, then all of a sudden pop in with a bit of wisdom out of nowhere. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
I'm not pushy. Talk when you're ready.
I will.
Battery levels are fully charged.
Fully charged. Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. Sam. We guarantee it's the only sanitation and maintenance unit you'll ever need.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
I think, I'll take it over and get back to you. No, just, okay, so that was everybody, right?
I'll lock up behind you.
Spectrum Vodka. A glass for every class. Or if you got that sass and that lolly ass. Huh. Auntie Cleo's better than nature. Does she have a better nature? I don't know. That you gets what? Like there was something we forgot to do. Can we walk back this way?
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
A trade. The weapons from the void. Idia. Okay, so they're both on Monarch. Alrighty. Alright, let's roll on down, speak to Kathleen again.
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's
Hello,
the story?
Yvonne. What's the strangest thing, really? But, what was the strangest thing? What was the strangest thing? But I was frozen in space for 70 years, and then one day...
Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
How many bits we talking?
More than you can afford at this time.
Fair enough. Mr. Mason gave me a voucher for a free drink at the Ante Up.
Bagged another one, did he? The Ante-Up's downstairs, and they don't serve drinks. Here, have a pity swill, on me.
You do serve drinks at this bar, right?
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer, too, from time to time.
This is the Sublight Bar.
If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no.
But that's not a hell no.
The saloon and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
I like a drink.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
Sandra said you know something about a corporation operating in secret on Monarch.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
I'll check it out.
And I'll thank you kindly for it.
Yes, you will. Take care of your little drug running problem.
Funny you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
Try to cut costs by using spreadsheets instead of autoloaders for transport. I take my fee for services rendered all the same, deducted from his wages.
I'll get the full report from Nelson, and his head on an iron spike as needed. His schemes rarely pan out, and I'm reaching the end of my benevolent understanding. This latest one... Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
That's enough for now. Alright, so... managed to knock out... where are we? Alright, that's fairly close by. Alrighty. So we covered a good amount of ground here this evening. We leveled up some. Let's see. 10,000 bits. Got your back. We made progress there. Poor sportsmanship. What were the achievements we got this evening? Everybody likes me. One for all. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Problem is, even though it's going to be warm during the day, you can feel the temperature drop. I can feel the temperature dropping at night here. So, we will, anyway, tomorrow night, we have Anthem. It's most likely the last night of Anthem, unless it's available to play next Monday. I doubt, but we shall see. The Outer Worlds will return on Thursday's stream. Obviously, we're picking up on Monarch. And then Friday, we got Persona 5. Saturday, we will be doing Sonic Racing Crossworlds, the Pac-Man Festival. Pac-Man is being made available to the racing this week. So we will see what type of character Pac-Man is. And then Sunday, we got Persona 5. Monday, either Anthem, if it's available, or Power Wash Simulator. And then the Outer Worlds, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday next week as we get into a normal routine once again. Old Feel. Feel more of my feet than anything else here. Let's see who's on, who's doing stuff and things. Wow! God damn it. You know what? We'll swing over to Berserk TV, who is also doing the Outer World stuff this evening. I haven't dropped over there in a while. A lot of times it's like I do try to, those who's hanging out, we try to drop folks off, within the same vein. The same vein of stuff, stuff and things and stuff, blah, 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 blah. Anyway. So I hope everybody has themselves a great rest of your night. Tighten your friendship bracelets. Stay safe. All that jazz. We will see you tomorrow for Anthem. Good night, folks.